Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel JK Inst of Mathematics. Viewers, today I am going to solve KCET previous year question papers, chapter probability from 2014 to 2020. If you are watching my video for first time, please subscribe to my channel JK Inst of Mathematics. So let's step into the question. So here question is first of all here P of E not equal to 0. And here we calculate P of B given A, and here they given two conditions. So here first condition is A is subset of a set B, and the second condition is A intersection B is equal to empty set. Then what is B by A? So in these two conditions we can calculate the value of P of B by A here. So first one, A is subset of B. A is subset of B. The meaning is, so A intersection B is equal to A. So first I'll explain how it is. Suppose A is equal to 1, 2 and B is equals to 1, 2, 3. So here A is subset of a B now here. So here A intersection B. So A intersection B means common elements of A and B. Common elements of A and B is 1, 2 na? So A intersection B is equals to 1, 2 is A. So if A is subset of B, then we write A intersection B is equals to A. Now here, if A is subset of B, then A intersection B is equal to A. So it can be written as P of A intersection B is equal to P of A. Now we calculate P of B given A. P of B given A is equal to formula is P of A intersection B by P of A. So here P of A intersection B is equals to what? P of A by P of A. So here P of A cancel. So P of B by A value is 1. So first one is 1. Now we calculate the second one. Now second question actually here. Okay, now second question. Here A intersection B is equal to empty set. Then what is P of B given A? So here A intersection B is equal to empty set. So P of A intersection B, in this case P of A intersection B value is 0. Here we can calculate P of B given A. P of B given A is equal to, the formula is P of A intersection B by P of A. So P of A intersection B value is 0. 0 by P of A. So 0 by anything value is 0. Okay. In first case that answer is 1, and the second case this answer is 0. So option 1, 0. Option D is the correct answer. Okay, this question. Two dice are thrown simultaneously. The probability of obtaining total score is 5. So these are the options. So here actually if two dice are thrown, actually the sample space is 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3 up to 1, 6. Like that 2, 1 to 2, 6 and 6, 1 to 6, 6. Actually these are the total number of possibilities actually. Total number of possibilities n of s is equal to 36. Now here total score is 5 now. Actually please you remember this table. By using this table, not only sum is 5 sum 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 up to 12 also not a problem. We can write very easy. Now please you can observe here. So total sum is 5 na? 5 na? So directly the probability is 5 na? So 4 by 36. Suppose sum 6. Sum 6 means here 5, na? So 5 by 36. Like that. Suppose sum is 12. Sum is 12 means 1 by 36. And here just you remember one point. That point means just this table, ma. That means this diagram, please you remember how we can write the table. So here you can start, ma. First of all, sum is starting from 2. Na? Here 1 plus 1 is 2, ma. Sum is starting from 2 and this is actually 3. 2 plus 1 is 3 and 1 plus 2 is 3, and that's why I am writing 2 here, like that. Okay, you can start my here 1 2 3 4 5 6, and here you can go by down up to 6. Now next we can decrease the values, ma. 5 4 3 2 1. Here 2, here this is actually sum of the score, ma. 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. That means finally sum is 12. Now that's why up to 12 only I am writing. Now suppose probability of getting the sum is 9. 9 means 4 by 36. Like that we can write, ma. So here total score is 5, na. So 5 means 4 by 36. 4 by 36 means we can cancel, ma. 4 1 ja 4 9 ja. So 1 by 9, ma. So here option A is the correct answer. Third question. If the events A and B are independent events, if P of A dash is equal to 2 by 3 and P of B dash is equal to 2 by 7, then what is P of A intersection B? That is the question here. So here one point, please, this point please you understood. If A comma B are independent events, the condition is P of A intersection B is equal to P of A into P of B, and here P of A intersection B they asked. So P of A intersection B is equals to P of A into P of B. So P of A can be written as 1 minus P of A dash, and P of B can be written as 1 minus P of B dash. So why we can write means they given P of A dash and P of B dash, and that's why I am writing here. So 1 minus P of A dash is equals to 2 by 3. 1 minus P of B dash is 2 by 7. 1 minus 2 by 3. Here 3 1 ja 3. 3 minus 2 is 1 by 3 into here 1 minus 2 by 7. So 7 1 ja 7. 7 minus 2 is 5 by 7. Now you multiply. So 5 1 ja 5 and 7 3 ja 21. So answer is 5 by 21. Option B is the correct answer. Now here the question is, if two dice are thrown simultaneously, then the probability that sum of the numbers which comes upon the dice to be more than 5. To be more than 5 means 6. So to be more than 5 means it is a 5, no? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, so more than 5 means 6, 7 up to 12. Actually, the sum of 6 means the probability is 5 by 36. And sum 7 means 6 by 36. Sum 8 is 5 by 36. Next, sum 9. Sum 9 is, next sum 10 is and sum 11, 2 by 36, and sum 12 is 1 by 36. Now here LCM is 36. So here LCM is same na, so we can add the numerator directly. So here 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6, 6 plus 4 10, 10 plus 5 15, 15 plus 6 21, 21 plus 5 26. Now we can cancel by 2, 2 13 and 2 18. So 13 by 18. So option B is the correct one. Here, if P of A intersection B is equal to 7 by 10 and P of B is equal to 17 by 20, P of B is probability of B, like that actually meaning. So where P stands for the probability, then P of A given B, or sometimes we can read as P of A by B also. So here the formula is P of A given B is equal to formula P of A intersection B by P of B. So P of A intersection B is equals to 7 by 10 by P of B. P of B is 17 by 20. So it can be written as 7 by 10. If you write the multiplication, this fraction will be reverse. It is 17 by 20 now. If it is reverse means it becomes 20 by 17. So 10 1 ja, 10 2 ja. Now 7 2 ja, 14 by 17. Option C is the correct answer. Two cards are drawn at a random from a pack of 52 cards. The probability of these two being A's. So actually question is, what is the probability of getting 2 A's out of the pack of 52 cards? That is actually meaning. Here total number of A's is 4 and total cards are 52. So here randomly we selected 2 cards. That means 2 A's randomly we selected. That means probability of getting A's. Probability of getting A's is 4 by 52. So here one card we drawn. One card we drawn means total 1 A's we drawn now. So the remaining A's are 3 and total cards are 52. One card we drawn means remaining cards are 51. So second time the probability of getting A's is 3 by 51. So here 3 1 ja, 3 17 ja, 4 1 ja, 4 13. 1 into 1 is 1 by 17 into 13. 17 into 13 is 221. So here option B is the correct answer. So here two events A and B will be independent if these are the conditions. P of A dash intersection B dash is equal to 1 minus P of A into 1 minus P of B, and the second option is A and B are mutually exclusive, and the third option is P of A plus P of B is equals to 1, and the fourth option is P of A is equal to P of B. Actually condition is here A and B are independent events. So A comma B are independent events. Actually P of A dash intersection B dash. Here A comma B are independent events in the sense the condition is P of A dash intersection B dash is equal to, can write P of A dash into P of B dash, and P of A dash can be written as 1 minus P of A. P of B dash can be written as 1 minus P of B. So here option A is the correct answer. Question: a box contains 6 red marbles. Numbers from 1 through 6, that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 4 white marbles 12 through 15, that means 12, 13, 14, and 15. So find the probability that a marble drawn at a random is white and odd numbered. So these are the numbers. So here we can find the probability that first of all it is white marble in that odd number marble. So we can find that probability here. So first of all, red marbles is equal to 6 and number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and white marbles are 4, that is 12, 13, 14, 15, this numbered actually. Now the probability of white and odd number. Now first of all, in white marble, in this odd number is 13 and 15. So two white odd number marbles now. So two odd number marbles by total number of marbles is 10. So the probability is two odd white marbles. That means actually the probability formula is number of favorable cases by total number of favorable cases actually. So here two white odd number marbles is 2 and total number of marbles is 10. So here we can cancel now. So that is 2 panja, 2 5 ja. So answer is 1 by 5 is the correct answer. So here a bag contains 17 tickets numbered from 1 to 17. A ticket is drawn at a random, then another ticket is drawn without replacing the first one. The probability that both the tickets may show even numbers is. So actually ಇಲ್ಲಿ meaning ಏನಿಲ್ಲಮ್ಮ, total 17 tickets 1 to 17 numbers ಇದೆ. 1 to 17 tickets they can draw 2 tickets. ಅಂದರೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ತಗೊತಾರೆ ಅಮ್ಮ. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ರೀಸನ್ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ 2 tickets we can draw now. So both are even numbers only. So total 17 tickets. Here even number ticket means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 even tickets. Total tickets are 17. First of all, probability of getting even number ticket. Probability of getting even number ticket means even number of tickets is 8 and total tickets is 17. The probability is 8 by 17. So here E means both are even number of tickets, meaning 8 by 17. Now we can draw one ticket and the one ticket already ತಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಲ್ವಾ. So remaining ಎಷ್ಟು even number tickets ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ 7 ಇರುತ್ತೆ. One ticket we can draw na. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ total ನಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಕಡಿಮೆ that means remaining 16 tickets ಇರುತ್ತೆ. Now the second time probability of getting even number ticket is 7 by 16. So 8 1 ja, 8 2 ja. So 7 by 17 2 ja, 34. So 7 by 24, 7 by 34. Here option A is the correct answer. Here the question is, a flashlight had 10 batteries, out of which 4 are dead. If 3 batteries are selected without replacement and tested, then the probability that all 3 are dead is. So here, so total batteries are 10 and here dead batteries are actually 4 here. Now all 3 are dead batteries only here we selected. So first of all, probability of getting the dead battery is equal to 4 by 10. 4 by 10. So without replacement means one dead battery we drawn actually. So that time, so here the actually meaning is one dead battery already we drawn means in the second case the total dead batteries are 3 and total batteries are 9. Now second time the probability of getting the dead battery is 3 by 9. Now here the meaning is already 2 dead batteries are drawn, actually meaning. So third time the probability of getting the dead battery is 2 by 8. Here the meaning is, here one dead battery already withdrawn now. That means this 3 becomes 2. Total batteries 9 becomes 8. So third time the probability of getting the dead battery is 2 by 8. Now here 2 1 2 4 4 4 cancel, 3 1 3 3. Here numerator is 1 by 10 into 3. 10 into 3 is 30. So here option A is the correct answer. In a simultaneous throw of a pair of dice, the probability of getting a total more than 7, actually here. Total is more than 7 means, so first of all 2 dice are thrown. 2 dice are thrown means total number of possibilities in a sample space is equal to 36. Actually here sum is more than 7. Sum is more than 7 means 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So sum is more than 7. So probability of getting 8 is 5 by 36. Sum 9 means 4 by 36 plus sum 10 is 3 by 36. Sum 11 is 2 by 36. Sum 12 is 1 by 36. Now here LCM is 36. So it is same. Now you can add the numerator directly. So here 5 plus 4 9, 9 plus 3 12, 12 plus 2 14, 14 plus 1 15. Now you can cancel this. So 3 5 ja, 3 1 ja, 3 2 ja. So answer is 5 by 12. So here option C is the correct answer. If A and B are mutually exclusive events, so given that P of A is equal to 3 by 5 and P of B is equal to 1 by 5, then P of A or B. So first of all, the condition, if A comma B are mutually exclusive events, so in this case, actually P of A union B is equal to, the formula is P of A plus P of B. So here P of A or B actually. So P of A or B means, okay, P of A or B means, R means actually union. So P of A union B is equals to, formula is P of A plus P of B. So here P of A value 3 by 5 plus P of B value 1 by 5. So here LCM is 5. So LCM is same now. So we can add the numerator directly. That means 3 plus 1. Numerator we can add directly here. So it is 3 plus 1 is 4 by 5. So 4 by 5 means 0.8. So here option A is the correct answer. So here the probability of happening of an event A is 0.5. So and that of B is 0.3. If A and B are mutually exclusive events, then the probability of neither A and nor B is what? So that is the question here. So these are the options. In this, in the question only they given A comma B are mutually exclusive events. Mutually exclusive event means P of A union B is equal to P of A plus P of B. And here the question is neither A and nor B. Neither A and nor B means not A and not B. That is the meaning. So P of neither A and not B means not A and not B. So and means please you take intersection here. Not A and not B is equal to the formula is P of A union B whole dash. P of A dash intersection B dash is equal to P of A union B whole dash. This is equals to 1 minus of P of A union B. This is equal to 1 minus. So P of A union B. So P of A union B. Here A comma B are mutually exclusive in. That's why P of A union B is equals to P of A plus P of B. 1 minus. So here P of A value is 0.5 and P of B is what? 0.3. 1 minus 0.5 and 0.3, total 0.8. So 1 minus 0.8. So here 1 means 1.0 and 0.8. So 2. So answer is 0.2. Here option A is the correct answer. Here the question, if A and B are two events of a sample space such that P of A is equal to 0.2 and P of B is equal to 0.6, then and P of A given B is equal to 0.5, then P of A dash given B is equals to what? So that is the question here. So P of A dash given B is equal to the formula is 1 minus P of A given B. So this is equal to 1 minus P of A given B is equal to value is 0.5. So 1 minus 0.5. 1 minus 0.5 is 0.5. So 0.5 means 1 by 2. So here the option is B is the correct answer. A and B are two events such that P of A is equal to 1 by 3 and P of B is equal to 1 by 2 and P of A intersection B is equal to 1 by 6. Then P of A dash given B. So these are the options. So here P of A dash given B. So is equal to the formula is 1 minus P of A given B. So 1 minus P of A given B is equal to formula is P of A intersection B divided by P of B. So 1 minus P of A intersection B value is 1 by 6 by P of B. P of B value is 1 by 2. So here 1 minus, so this value 1 by 6, this value only I calculating here. If you write into me, this 1 by 2 becomes 2 by 1. So it is 2 1 ja, 2 3 ja. That means it is 1 by 3. So 1 minus 1 by 3. So 3 into 1 is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2 by 3. So P of A dash given B is equal to 2 by 3. So here option D is the correct answer. The question is, a man speaks truth 2 out of 3 times and he picks one of the natural number in the set S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and report that it is the even number. Now actually the probability that it is actually even. So this is the question. So these are the options. So first of all, here given set S is equal to, please you write 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Now here actually the question is about even number actually, and he report that it is true or false. So that is actually question. So here, first of all, you take E1 is equal to event of getting even number, and E2 is equal to event of getting not even number. So event of getting even number, here P of even means probability of getting even number. So here even numbers are 2, 4, 6. So probability of getting even numbers means here 1, 2, 3. So 3 even numbers, no, by, so total numbers 7. So probability of getting even number is 3 by 7. And P of E2 not getting even number, na, so 1 minus this. So it is 7 1 is 7. 7 minus 3 is 4 by 7. Or we can do another way also. So not getting even number means remaining numbers. Remaining numbers are 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, so 4 by total number 7. So not getting even number is 4 by 7. And A is equal to A, here A, report that it is even number. So here P of A by E1. P of A by E1 means here even is event of getting even number, and he report that even number only. That probability, that means actually meaning is P of A speaks truth. P of A speaks truth given 2 out of 3 times. Now that means 2 by 3. And P of A by E2. P of A by E2 means event of getting not even number, but he report that it is even number. That means actually he do not speak true. That means he say false. So that probability is 1 minus 2 by 7. So 1 minus 2 by 7 means 3 1 is 3. 3 minus 2 is 1 by 3. That means he say false. The meaning is he say false actually. So it is 2 by 3 means another one is compulsory 1 by 3. Okay, so here this is P of E1 and P of E2. It is A by E1 and P of A by E2. So E1 means getting even number, E2 means not getting even number. A is equal to, he report that it is even number. Now here the question is the probability that it is actually even. That means he report that it is even, but actually it is even. That probability we need to find. It is actually Bayes theorem. So Bayes theorem formula is P of E1 into P of A by E1 by P of E1 into P of A by E1 plus P of E2 into P of A by E2. And actually P of A given E2 for reading easy, that means for saying I'm P of A by E2, please you understood this, please. Now P of E1 is 3 by 7 and P of A by E1 is 2 by 3 by P of E1 is 3 by 7, P of A by E1 is 2 by 3 plus it is into P of E2 is 4 by 7 and P of A by E2 is 1 by 3. This calculation it is 3 2 6 by 3 2 6 by 7 3 21 by here 3 2 6 by 7 3 21 plus here 4 1 4 by 7 3 21. Now here write 6 by 21 as it is. Here LCM is 21 by here it is same. Now that's why you can add the numerator directly. Here 6 plus 4 is 10. So denominator 21 cancel. So 6 by 10. So 6 by 10 you can cancel more. So 2 3 and 2 5 So 3 by 5. So here option D is the correct answer. So now this is P of A dash, P of B dash and P of C dash. Here question is the probability of the problem solved by any two of them. Meaning is two persons solve the problem and one person not solve the problem. So here the required probability is equals to P of A dash intersection B intersection C. Here the meaning is B comma C are solve the problem, A dash is not solve the problem. So here B dash is not solve the problem, here C dash not solve the problem. That is the meaning. Remaining two are solve the problem. Here A comma B comma C are independent events. So independent event means, so it can be written as P of A dash into P of B into P of C, and it is and this one okay. Now P of A dash value is 1 by 2 and P of B is 1 by 4 and P of C is 1 by 3 plus P of A is 1 by 2 and P of B dash is 3 by 4 and P of C is 1 by 3 plus, and here P of A 1 by 2 and P of B 1 by 4 and P of C dash is 2 by 3. So first multiplication, it is 1 into 1 into 1 is 1. So 2 4 is 8 and 8 3 is 24. Here also same, it is 3 1 is 3 by this is 24 plus here 2 1 is 2 by 2 into 4 is 8, 8 into 3 is 24. So here LCM is 24. So it is same now. So you can add the numerator directly. 2 plus 3, 2 plus 3, 5, 5 plus 1, 6. So it is 6 1 ja, 6 4 ja. So 1 by 4. So here option A is the correct answer. It is actually Bayes theorem. Here the question is events E1 and E2 form a partition of a sample space S. A is any event such that P of E1 and P of E2 is equals to 1 by 2. P of E2 given A is equal to 1 by 2 and P of A given E2 is equal to 2 by 3. Then P of even given A. Sometimes actually P of even given A. So we can read P of even by A. Sometimes we can read like that also. Please, you understood. Actually this value we need to calculate. But before that P of A given E. This value we don't know. First we can calculate this value. Okay. So it is a Bayes theorem. P of E2 by A is equal to value is 1 by 2 is equal to P of E2. So P of E2 is 1 by 2 and P of A by E2 is 2 by 3 whole divided by, and P of E1 1 by 2, and this value we don't know, so you write as it is plus P of E2 is 1 by 2 into P of A by E2 is 2 by 3. Now 1 by 2 is equals to here 1 by 2 into 2 by 3 you write as it is. Here 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 is a common. So you take 1 by 2 common. So the remaining is P of A given E1 plus 2 by 3. Now 1 by 2, 1 by 2 cancel. Now this value we take left side. So into 1 by 2 is equal to the remaining is 2 by 3. So P of E1 plus 2 by 3 into 1 by 2 is equal to, we get 2 by 3. Now P of A by E1 plus 2 by 3 is equal to 2, you take right side. Here 2 into 2 is 4 by 3. We need P of A given E1. So that means P of A by E1. So no problem. P of A given E1, you can read P of A by E1 also, no problem. So 1 by 3 it is plus 2 by 3. You take right side, it become minus 2 by 3. So P of A by E1 is equal to, here LCM is 3. So it is same now. So you write the numerator as it is. That is 4 minus 2. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 by 3. P of A by E1 is equal to, we get 2 by 3. Now we calculate P of E1 given A. That value we need to calculate. It is the base theorem. So this formula is P of E1 given A is equal to P of E1 into P of A by E1 divided by P of E1 into P of A by E1 plus P of E2 into P of A by E2. So this is equal to, P of E1 value is 1 by 2 into P of A by E1 is 2 by 3 by P of E1 is 1 by 2, P of A by E1 is 2 by 3 plus P of E2 value is 1 by 2 and P of A by E2 is 2 by 3. Okay, now 1 by 2 into 2 by 3 by, here 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 is common. No? You take 1 by 2 common. The remaining is here 2 by 3 plus here also the remaining is 2 by 3. Now 1 by 2, 1 by 2 cancel. Now 2 by 3 by, so here 2 by 3 plus 2 by 3. 2 times, na? 2 times of 2 by 3. Okay. So 2 by 3, 2 by 3 cancel. The remaining is 1 by 2. So here option D is the correct answer. Okay, here A, B, C are three mutually exclusive and exhaustive events of an experiment such that P of A is equal to 2 into P of B is equal to 3 into P of C. Then what is P of B? That is the question here. So here actually the condition is mutually exclusive and exhaustive events. In this case, A intersection B and B intersection C and C intersection A is equal to empty set, and that means that probability is also 0. And actually exclusive and exhaustive means sum of all the events is equal to universal set. That is also one condition. That means the probability of A union B union C is actually 1. Now here they given P of A is equal to 2 into P of B is equal to 3 into P of C. So we need actual P of B value. So means P of A is equal to 2 into P of B. 2 into P of B is equal to 3 into P of C. Now here P of C is equal to 3, you take left side. You can write 2 by 3 into P of B. So this is already we get the answer. Now we can calculate P of B here. So P of A union B union C is equal to, I write directly formula because it is mutually exclusive and adjusts to events now. Because this intersection value on this value is equal to 0. That's why this is equal to, the formula is P of A plus P of B plus P of C. So this value is equals to 1. It is P of A. P of A is equal to 2 into P of B. We need only P of B value, that's why this P of B you write as it is, and P of C. P of C is equals to 2 by 3 P of B. Now 1 is equal to 2 plus 1, 3 na? 2 P of B, and P of B means 3 P of B plus 2 by 3 into P of B. Now 1 is equal to, here you take, actually the meaning is by 1. So LCM is 3 1 ja 3 and 3 3 ja 9 P of B plus 1 into 2 is 2 into P of B. Now 1 is equal to 9 P of B and 2 P of B is equal to 11 P of B by 3. Now we need only P of B value. So P of B is equal to, so 3 into 1. 3 into 1 is 3. It is into 11. If you take left side means it is by 11. So P of B value is 3 by 11. Here option B is the correct answer. Thanks for watching my video. If you have any doubts regarding problems I solved, so write in the comment box. Also you can contact me in my Telegram channel and Instagram also. If you like my video, give me one like, share and subscribe to my channel.